maybe that'd work, but no, that's... Hello. No, that's too obvious. Greeting. No. What? Who am I? It's gonna be, maybe... Oh, I could just...
Litton!
What happened?
It's story time, Litton.
Is that today?
That's your watch, Litton.
I don't have anything prepared.
Well, make something up.
Fine. Oh, okay. This is a story I learned while staying in the Blue Ridge Mountains with the family of a dear friend of mine, Ada Lee Emerson. Her family had the most wonderful beards. It's a good old Southern ghost story.
Aren't you forgetting something?
What? Oh, right. Okay. This is the story of the most wicked old man ever. Down in the foothills of North Carolina, near what is now Chimney Rock, there lived a wicked man. Everybody feared and hated him. He'd get neighbors into quarrels. He'd tie tin cans to the tails of cats. He'd beat his wife and his poor old dog. He'd even put poison in children's treats, trying to get them sick. Any man who'd try to mess with candy is no friend of mine. Nobody liked him, except for old Scratch, of course. Hint, that's the devil. Because we all know how the devil likes evil people. Hammurabi, Buddha, Abraham Lincoln, Janis Joplin, Steve Jobs.
Litton!
Right. Anyway, so that wicked man was right surprised when he was walking down the street one day and he felt a presence behind him. He turned and looked, and there he saw the long arm of the devil himself reaching out for him. And that wicked man said, "Whoa, Mr. Devil, you're not coming for me, are you?" Well, the devil said, "Well, I reckon I am. You've been here a long time, wicked man." Well, that wicked man thought long and hard and said, "Oh, Mr. Devil, I got so much meanness left in me. Could you let me stay here just a little bit longer?" Well, the devil liked that. He had so much fun watching the havoc the wicked man caused. Besides, what rush was he in? Does the devil have some sort of monthly soul quota, or he'll be kicked out of the Pandemonic Beings Union?
Litton!
Local 666? So the devil nodded and said, "All right, I'll let you stay here a little bit longer." Then the wicked man got real conniving and said, "Oh, Mr. Devil, just one more thing. I know it's asking a lot of you, but next time could you not sneak up on me like that? Could you give me a sign first? Something I could see? Something I could hear?" The devil, being a reasonable hell being from unknown beyond, said, "All right, no problem. It's a deal." Then that wicked man got a big old grin on his face. You see, he wasn't only just as mean as the devil, he was as smart as the devil too. He knew he was getting older and was going both blind and deaf. So anything that the devil sent for him to see or hear, you following this? And that's just what happened. Time passed. And the wicked man just kept on, you guessed it, being wicked. The devil came back for him many times, flashing his name out in lightning, thundering it out in the clouds. I didn't even say Miskatonic University. Ah! But that wicked man couldn't see it or hear it, so he couldn't die. Finally, the devil just gave up, since there was nothing he could do. After all, a deal's a deal. Very reasonable for a hell being from unknown beyonds. So the wicked man just kept on wandering around, spreading his nasty ways. He couldn't eat anything. Berries would shrivel up when he walked by, and the water would turn black before he could drink it. Thus, he kept getting skinnier and skinnier. In fact, the only thing that grew on him was his hair. It got long and gray and wiry, and would catch on every tree and bush that he passed, and the wind would blow it around. Then, one day, he just disappeared. And the only thing left behind was his hair, like in the drain. Southerners call it Spanish moss, but we know what it really is. It's the hair of the meanest man who ever lived. Think about that the next time you try to pick some of it. Just discourteous. How's that bell always right on time?
Because it is, Litton. Because it is.
Also, really gross. I mean, it's some guy's hair.